ねえか。調子はどうだ。おいあれ。
そういえば
出撃する。同行してくれて助かった。戦果を得られるよう頑張ろうな。だからといって無理はするなよ。軍隊長のように生き急ぐような真似は禁物だ。
作戦を開始します。
当てた。片付け。当てた。討伐した。一気頼む。巨人どもをやっちまってくれ。始末。
この作戦がうまくいけばきっと。
討伐した。行く。当てた。
お願い、早く巨人を倒して。
落ちた。巨人どもをやっちまってくれ。 れ。
この作戦がうまくいけばきっと。ありがとうね。お願い、早く巨人を倒して。
巨人どもをやっちまってくれ。今行く。
お願い、早く巨人を倒して。
味方頼む。
好調みたいだな。ぜひあやからせてくれ。
片付ける。行ってくれ。始末。任せた。味方頼む。
任せ。相手が何であろうと私は倒す。
任せた。味方頼む。次だ。拠点を作ってくれ。一気に頼む。
お世話になりました。
仲間に手を貸すのは当然だ。
任せた。
任されました。
行くよ。
おい、こっちを手伝ってくれ。
すげえ。やっぱりお前は頼りになるな。片付け。行く。落ちた。倒れた。
救援要請。
始末。片付け。やっ。
そうなのがいるな。
いい身のこなしですね。狩人にもなれるんじゃないですか。
厄介そうなのがいるな。
ミカサ任せた。
ではないか。君のおかげで任務は成功だ。帰還したら早速実験になるな。これで研究も大きく進むはずだ。これだけの成果を上げられたんだ。きっと軍隊長も満足してくれるだろう。
Yo, what's up, Puma? Sorry, I didn't see your comment. But I'm doing good, if you're still around. And I hope you have a great night as well. Take care.
任務ではよくやってくれたな。君の活躍のおかげで研究に。
やるぞ。
やあ。お母さんに会いたいな。
条件があれば言って。
役に立たなきゃ。
らっしゃい。また来てくれよな。
今日のいつか昇進してみせる。
またいつでも来い。どの任務を引き。
この時この一戦に人類の存続がかかっている。今一度心臓を捧げよう。
戦況は極めて厳しいが負けは許されん。皆覚悟して臨んでくれ。
救援の縁談は拠点を作成しているはずか。壊滅すれば防衛線の拡大が困難になるぞ。
始末倒す。
誰か手を貸してください。
始末気を抜くな。まだ危機は脱してないぞ。
やります。
よっ
巨人が壁に接近している。蹴破られる前に討伐せよ。
始末する。
やるじゃねえか。
どの任務を引き。
戦闘用意。行くぞ。
行くわ。
片付ける。
あの色は助けに行かなきゃ。
片付ける。
エレン、私はまだあなたに助けられた。
別に世話焼かれっぱなしなんて悔しいしな。
行く。いやあ始末する。よっ
あなたがいるから私は全力で戦える。
片付ける。食らえ。
何あの巨人、怖いよ。
よっ食らえ。行く。
Yo, what's up, James? How are you doing? I mean, honestly, right now I'm just grinding. I'm trying to prepare. I don't know if you heard they announced a DLC for this. So, I decided to put this game back in so that I can finish building up my character for the DLC. I still need to get my gear to plus 99, and I still need to get all my skill points for my character, which is, it's a very painful grind, to be honest. But I still got a couple months to get it done before the DLC comes out.
この作戦がうまくいけばきっと
片付ける
But the DLC actually sounds really cool because it's like an expansion. It's an expansion level DLC, which you don't normally get that. You normally get, like, I guess we're used to DLC being relatively small, simple stuff, but this is like a pretty big expansion, which sounds really cool. They're actually gonna have like human on human combat and everything in it, which is pretty awesome actually. And lots of spoilers. A lot of spoilers. It's gonna be, I don't know, hopefully it's as cool as it sounds, because they're adding a lot of things. They could pretty much pass it off as a new game, as much stuff as they're adding, it sounds like. But they're doing it in the form of like a big DLC expansion. New characters, yeah. There's like 5 new characters. They just actually revealed the characters earlier today. I forgot who they are. I only know Kenny. They're gonna have Kenny, but I forget who the other 4 are. Which, I mean, Kenny obviously makes sense if they're gonna be having human versus human combat, because he's probably gonna be like the big. He's probably going to be one of the biggest battles in regards to that. And then I guess they have some kind of reclaiming the wall mode. I don't know how that works. I'm just going to assume it's going to be like kind of like Dynasty Warriors Empire-ish kind of stuff. It's going to like focus on, I guess you're just trying to reclaim territory and go farther. You're gonna like go farther out. Pretty much like being a scout. I mean, they already have a scout mission sort of thing in this, but it's just more of like simple missions. Like missions that get progressively harder. I'm assuming like the reclaiming the wall thing is gonna be more adventure-like. I mean, the characters they're adding are a pretty big deal to the plot. In fact, when they revealed the DLC, there was like massive spoilers in it. Of course, people were getting like pretty tilted in the comments. There was pretty huge spoilers in the DLC reveal. But I don't know. I would like to think most people would have watched the anime by now. But I guess if you haven't and you're trying to watch the anime, then you probably don't want to watch the trailer for the DLC because you're gonna get hit with those big spoilers. Yeah, I don't know. People are just really awkwardly sensitive about this stuff. But then again, I don't know. Okay, so you also have to look at it this way. How do you really know it's how do you know if it's like a spoiler? I don't know. I mean, I guess if you watch like the first couple seasons and you're just like really behind, then I guess you could see something that's like, oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen, but I don't know. It's kind of your. I just want to think that's like that's the person's fault if they choose to indulge in content relating to the series, because season 3's been out long enough to where it's like if you haven't seen it by now, yet somehow you just managed to watch that trailer. I don't know what to say. It's not like it came out like a month ago, 2 months ago, or anything like that. It's been like half a year now. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research on calisthenics. I don't know, I work out occasionally, but I don't know, it's definitely like one of those struggles where it's like on and off sort of thing. It's hard to stay really motivated, but I just recently started like learning about calisthenics, which is like a sort of body weight focused working out. It's like a more aesthetic, I guess, like body weight gymnastic almost. I mean, it doesn't really look like gymnastics, but it trains your body in the way, like it uses a lot of interesting holds and stuff. But I don't know, besides all those little details, I actually just kind of been obsessed with it. Like I've been doing it the past few days. It feels great. It's a lot of fun. So I'm hoping that I just get like nice, like honestly when I work out, like I focus on chest and stuff like that, because I want to get like those nice abs and all that. And oh, I don't know what just happened there. That was all glitchy. And I'm definitely feeling like I can get it doing calisthenics. It's a lot of fun. Like I actually have fun doing it, which I guess if you're actually having fun working out, that's not something many people can say often. Definitely. I'm definitely feeling all that Virgil. A lot of Virgil. I actually feel too motivated actually, because it's like if I finish my workout, it's like I have to wait until the next day to do it again, you know, because you can't overtrain, you can't overwork out, since it's not good for you. So it's a lot of motivation. It's too much motivation. this game. So I'm gonna talk about this game real quick. This game is like, if you played the first Attack on Titan, it was like a cool idea, but it had a lot of flaws. Oh, this is really weird. But this game was like a massive improvement over the first game. It just pretty much fixed majority of the problems. Added a lot of cool, new, and unexpected features. But they did one thing. They did one thing, and it's the grind. The grind in this game is mind-blowing. It's like, it's on the tier of playing like an MMO type game. And this is like old MMOs, not even new MMOs, because a lot of new MMOs are actually really, I mean, there's still a lot of grinding, but they're so much more efficient. But I'm talking about like old, like 90s MMOs, like RuneScape or something, like a game like RuneScape where you're just like mind-numbingly grinding for who knows how long. That's about what this game feels like. And when the game first came out, there was a glitch. There was like a bug that lets you like bypass a lot of this grinding, but they patched it out. So trying to do all this grinding the honest, hardworking way is just, it's insane. It's so insane. They even patched it to make it easier, and it's still just not easy. It's really not easy. Because pretty much what you have to do in this game is, basically the things you have to do in this game is you have to max out the friendship with every single character in the game. There's a like, I don't know, like more than, like, even NPCs that you don't play as. So there's like, I want to say there's about 50 characters you have to raise your bonds with. And the catch is you can only take one character at a time on a mission. So think about that. One character at a time. And you gotta get this character just leveled to 10, which is like, it's a process. It's like a process to get them to 10. That's like, I want to say that's like a minimum of at least 15 missions if you're very efficient. So that means you gotta do like a good 100 plus missions. You're gonna do more than that. I wanted to say you're gonna do like 200, 300 missions trying to raise bonds, like strictly raising bonds. After raising bonds, then you gotta focus on getting all your gear to like plus 199. Well, okay, you get it to plus 99, then it gets a star, and then you can get it to plus 99 again. So you gotta raise all 3 of your pieces of gear to plus 99 twice. So that basically ends up being like plus 600 if you take into account all your gear. And yes, that there's some tricks to doing it quick, but the tricks are like, they're cheap tricks. They're not like everything just happens in 10 minutes. You still gotta do like all that big time grinding. So it's, I don't know, I guess it's good they're doing that DLC. I guess like it actually kinda makes the grind worth it. But, oh man, that's pretty much why I stopped playing the game. I like the game so much, but the grind is horrific. It actually just kills your motivation to play this game sometimes, especially because they removed that glitch, that bug or whatever, and I didn't get to take advantage of it before they did it. Fire Emblem Warriors 2 and Pirate Warriors 4, those are definitely 2 games that I would love to see. They're definitely 2 of the best Musou games that have happened in a good while. Fire Emblem Warriors was great. I think the only thing they have to do with Fire Emblem Warriors 2 is, I don't know, honestly I would like to see a multiplayer mode, but I don't know. Okay, so the thing with Hyrule Warriors and Fire Emblem Warriors, since they're both basically based off the same engine, is they have this weird like weakness critical hit system, and it's not like a bad system, but I don't know. I feel like it starts to become super redundant after a while. That's like my only kind of gripe with the Nintendo Musou games, is how much they emphasize that critical hit system. But they're still pretty amazing games. Fire Emblem Warriors was a pretty amazing game. Pyro Warriors, Fire Emblem. But Pyro Warriors 4, okay, so Pyro Warriors 4 is obviously like a dream for a lot of people. And I know they already said that that game isn't going to happen for a really long time, if it even is going to happen. But yeah, if Pyro Warriors 4 ever actually just happens, like if that game gets announced, that's it, like, that's it, man. I don't even know what else to say. Like, you already know that I'm gonna go insane on that game. Like, I'm gonna upload 1,000 videos. I'm gonna just lose my shit. I mean, the only way I would just not be beyond hyped is if they like reboot the game and change it, and it's not like the games have been. I mean, I feel like if they do Pirate Warriors 4, it's probably gonna be like a bit different from the first 3 games, because it's been so long. They're probably gonna like modify the engine a little bit, update the visuals and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, as long as they still retain like that good wholesome foundation that the first 3 games have. Toukiden 3 would definitely be a great game too, and they've definitely talked about it happening. They've been talking about it. Yeah, Toukiden is. Toukiden. Alright, Koei has some amazing games. They have some really good series. Toukiden is definitely, like, out of all the hunting games out there, Toukiden is the only one that like genuinely competes with Monster Hunter, in my opinion. It's so good. Toukiden's really good. Toukiden 2 was great too. It just kept getting better and better. Toukiden to Kiwami to 2. Toukiden 3 would just be pretty godlike, I feel. Kiwami definitely does have some elements that are, you could say, are more fun. But they did an excellent job with 2 as well. I would say the only thing that I like a little bit more, and I don't know, there's some weapons I had more fun using in Kiwami, like the rifle. But the chain and sickle, for instance. Okay, so the chain and sickle got buffed so nicely in Toukiden 2, which was definitely a well-deserved buff. I mean, in Kiwami, chain and sickle was a lot better than in just vanilla. But in 2, chain and sickle got pretty over the top once they took away that whole stamina mechanic. But I definitely like playing a lot of other weapons in Kiwami. Like, I like playing the club. Club is still fun to play in 2 though. Rifle was amazing to play in Kiwami. I honestly haven't used it much in 2. Is it in 2? I'm pretty sure it's in 2. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used it once in 2. Some weapons got buffed pretty nicely, not gonna lie. Some other weapons kind of got nerfed too, I feel. The new weapons were cool. Definitely like them both. They're a lot of fun. Tokiden's great. Honestly, one of the things that makes Tokiden such a good game is its customization. What is it called? The Mitamas or whatever? The Mitama system is so good. It's so good. Cause alright, so let's talk about like Monster Hunter for instance. If you play Monster Hunter, like towards the end game, a lot of people's builds and gear and stuff start looking the same. But in Tokiden, because of how the Mitama system works, there's so much diversity. Like you will almost never see two people running the same build because the Mitama system is just so dynamic and it accommodates so many different play styles and just creativity and everything. So I think that's what really puts Tokiden over the top compared to other hunting games, is that its customization system is honestly just one of the best. It's very dynamic, very creative, and it's not like it doesn't feel like there's one right way to play. It actually feels like you can really kind of craft your own play style. And it's really great when you just walk into a room of people and you start looking at all their different builds, and everybody's the way people play and their builds are just so different. It's great. The Demon Arm was pretty cool. That Demon Arm was like a good quality of life mechanic. It definitely let you play a lot more aggressive. So I want to talk about like the club, for instance. When you use the Demon Arm with the club, it has like a special attack, like the air attack, which pushes the enemy literally the perfect distance away from you when you land it, so that you can start charging your club attacks and getting them at the tip. You can start getting tipper hits. So like the Demon Arm was great. It's really good, and it usually helped a lot of weapons be way more efficient. And plus it's actually pretty cool, like just kind of grabbing the Onis and stuff out of their like different attacks. It had a lot of really cool animations and stuff. It's cool to have super moves. You don't really get, I guess you don't often see like these cool kind of super cinematic super moves in hunting games often, but you can definitely like the Demon Arm added a lot of style to the game. It was a pretty cool mechanic. It was definitely like that universal quality of a life mechanic that allows every weapon to be a bit more aggressive. Good characters, yeah. Tokiden has a lot of really cool characters actually. Like, okay, so when they did a crossover for Warriors All-Stars, right, they added Tokiden characters, and I'm gonna say the Tokiden characters were probably some of the best characters they added in that game. And I wouldn't even mind seeing like a full-on Musou game with the Tokiden characters, like a Tokiden Musou game, because the Tokiden, like all the characters in all the games are actually really cool. Tokiden has, it's like, yo, Tokiden's one of those games where it's like, dang, you almost kind of feel bad that you're playing as like a creative character type thing, because all the characters are actually really badass. They're really cool. And I feel like they should try a Musou for Tokiden or something. These characters definitely need to like appear in other games because they're really cool. Cool characters, very cool characters. Tokiden's good stuff. It's great stuff. What was I doing? I'm doing something. There we go. So you see right here, I'm ranking my characters up. So it just went from 8. He's up to 8 now. But it's, oh, man, this is brutal. I don't know. I want to see what characters I have maxed out. I feel like I don't have any character. I feel like I have maybe like 1 or 2 characters maxed out. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Mikasa's at 9. I have Levi at 10. I'm pretty sure Levi's the only character I have maxed out. Maybe one other. I have like Hanj maxed out or something. Nope. Nope. Some of these characters are still like at level 1 and stuff, dude. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
やるわよ。
いいものが揃っ
This grind hurts. It
また来
hurts.
てくれよ。
I got like 2 months to do it though.
やってやる。
何か提案がある。
I should do this. Improves my ability to make friends.
意見があればいつどの任務を引き
I wonder if there's a mission that's just like absolutely perfect for like it has a lot of characters in it. I don't know. Let me see. Is this a bonus episode? It's a lot of DLC. Did I buy all the DLC missions? Seems like it. Alright, let me just try this. Yeah, giving presents does boost the friendship meter, but the problem with presents is that certain characters only like certain presents, and you can only buy presents at a fixed rate. Like you can buy the shop out, and then you have to wait a little while for them to refresh, like a few missions or something. So I'm kind of stockpiling gifts right now, and then you know, I don't know. Eventually, I'm just gonna kind of run around and use up all my gifts, but it eases the grind. But it's not like you can just go hoard and buy a bunch of gifts and then just get it all done. You still have to like take the time to buy the shops, let them restock, and repeat the process. So gifts only go so far. I'm probably just gonna, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or something, I'll probably just try to use up all the gifts I have just to see how much ranking up I can do. But I know it's not gonna be like too much. Yo, what's up, Warp Gaming? The music? Oh, the music in this game is pretty good. There's a lot of interesting music. Oh, yeah, there we go. I forgot about that mechanic, the little sneak attack thing. I should probably use that a little bit more.
強敵だな。一瞬たりとも気を抜けないぞ。行ってくれ。
Oh my god, he's barely alive. Should be able to kill him with this though. Or not. Dude's got no health. you like the game but you don't really like the show. I guess that's kind of surprising, but I will say one thing. This is probably one of the best anime adaptations of a video game of all time. Like, and when I say that, I mean in context to watching the anime and then like literally converting the anime into a game format. So it's like, if you play this game, it's really like okay, so think about most anime games, right? They just turn the game into like a fighting game or something, or like some really like random crappy adventure game or something. But this game's like Attack on Titan. It's actually Attack on Titan. They didn't just turn this into some weird fighting game or something. They actually made Attack on Titan into a video game. So that's what makes this game pretty amazing. Because you're actually just playing Attack on Titan. Definitely just definitely a really good anime game. If you ever want to watch an anime and then play a game that actually reflects it.
いいだろう、あの深淵団は救援要請だな。
Which, I mean, I'm not saying there's even anything bad about, like when an anime game turns into a fighting game or something like that. Nothing wrong with that. But in terms of just being really faithful to the source material as they can be, and actually being like good and fun, this game definitely does what a lot of anime games, I feel, haven't been able to do. Is Overlord Captain Corey? I have no clue. I could, if it's a trend, it's not one I'm familiar with.
拠点を作ってくれ。一気に頼む。
よくやった。すみません。ご迷惑を。
何、物のついでだ。
分断だ。苦戦しているのか。
お願いします。分かった。
「 I've been sitting on that the whole time.
助かりました。ありがとうございます。
Let me do that again. Let me just spam that actually, because I can.
ダンス強そうだな。戦わなきゃダメなのか。
This little Titan is definitely one of the most annoying. Really hard to hit their parts. A lot of mobility. Let's see if I can catch this.
頼みます。
いいだろう。
Wait, was that the boss? Whoops. I didn't want to kill the boss yet, but alright. Guess we'll take it. Not getting that S rank. Leveling up some of the characters though. It's because of the character. I had him in my party. Like if you see on the left, they have basically throughout missions, if you rescue people or you just approach them, you can get them in your party to use them as like special attacks. So I just had the dude in my party, and that's like kind of the okay. So since you like in the first game, you could just like straight up play as a Titan shifter, like Aaron or whatever. In this game, you don't. I mean, you can still play as the characters, but you can only play as them in a separate optional mode. Since now you play as like a created character, and he's not a Titan shifter. Basically, when you get a Titan shifter in your party and you use their assist attack, it like lets you use their Titan ability. Some characters you actually play as in their Titan form for a little bit, and some of them are just like some big special attack. Which is honestly better than playing, I don't know, playing as Titans in this game is just, it's not good. They kind of nerfed Titans. Titans were godlike, and I mean the only Titan in the first game was Aaron, but Aaron got nerfed, and all the new Titans just, they're not even like good. It's actually kind of a shame. Like Aaron got destroyed. He got nerfed so hard. He used to be amazing in the first game. Like you could pretty much make a build just playing playing his Titan form most of the stage, but it's not even worth trying anything like that now. They're just like Titans are so bad. Let's see. Oh crap. Probably, yeah, it's getting late. I'm probably gonna stop for tonight, but I don't know. Maybe I'll stream more this tomorrow or something else. I don't know. Just see what happens. Go with the flow, as usual. Anyways, good night everybody. Thank you for watching.